Um, we talk about emails too, I think.
We covered some important points, right? One of the things we discussed was when we talk about success, remember?
See? Yes.
So whenever we talk about success in English, if you have a successful lawsuit, what are some of the things you can say?
Favorably.
Okay, so you could say that the judge ruled favorably, right? Oops.
Yes.
Oh God, you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What about, Pedro, when you want to say nós conseguimos ganhar?
We have managed to.
Yes. And then it needs to be managed to, not just manage.
Yes.
If I want to describe, to say who won a lawsuit, what do I say in English, Marina?
Who won a lawsuit?
Yes, if I want to let people know who won. It's it's two words with F.
Found for.
Yes. And then, so in the present, to find for.
Find for.
Okay. And specifically, when it comes to administrative law, what happens when a judge rules favorably to the defendant?
Overturn?
What is overturn?
It's when you can reverse the decision.
Okay. Can you overturn an administrative law decision, an administrative law ruling?
Yes. No?
How?
When the administrative rule was done,
okay,
you went to the judiciary and won the.
So then you will need to file a lawsuit.
File, yes.
Right?
Right.
But once you have a decision, you can't overturn it administratively.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So our challenge was to change the wording in this, remember? So how can we change the information from this in order to make it better? What changes would you make?
I think it's a good answer.
It's great, but look, the judge The judge is the same thing as she or he, right?
Ah, see, the court.
What happens with the verb?
This dismisses.
Yes.
Okay.
It means the case is closed, right?
Mhm.
And then in English, if you want to say o outro, you can also say either with or without bias. What does it mean, Marina, when a judge dismisses a case with bias?
It means the judge ruled the case, and we have a ruling with bias.
Can I try to file a lawsuit again with the same claim?
No, you can't.
And then without bias means if you find more supporting evidence, you can refile, right?
Yes.
Now, if the judge ruled the case, it means, right?
Let's see.
What about here? What would we change here?
The parts you explained in.
Yes. How do I say partes in English? It's the same word we use for politics, for events with drinking and friends.
Partes, pares.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So what are the parties to a lawsuit?
The plaintiff
Civil lawsuit, okay?
and claimant.
Claimant is the same
Claimant
as
is the same.
Yes.
Defendant.
Okay, and what about here? Has a?
A verdict.
Yeah, you instead of saying to have a decision, you can also say that the judge has reached a verdict.
Mhm.
To find for or against. The reason why you have a lawsuit is called what? We call it a claim.
Mhm.